Hey guys, welcome back to Trek on the Tube. As usual, CBS has decided to release everything at once, which means I have multiple videos to do in a hurry, and with Baby on the Tube taking up a lot of time, that's not exactly easy. So what I've decided to do is postpone my Short Treks Episode 1 review and bring you a quick breakdown of the official Star Trek Season 2 trailer they released just a few days ago at New York Comic Con. I also did a discussion on both the episode and the trailer over at Starfleetboy, link in the description if you want to check that out. Oh, and yes, The Office is still a work in progress, so I do apologize for the sound quality and lack of background. Okay, so story-wise, we don't learn that much more than what we found out on the first teaser trailer they released a few months ago, so I could only really theorycraft about the adventure we're gonna go on, and considering speculation isn't really my thing, I think we'll leave it be. Although I will say this, many people started talking about a possible Romulan presence using the Season 2 poster to back up their theory. The idea is this could in some way look like the Romulan insignia, but it truly does look like the trailer is trying to tell us that we're going in an all-new direction with this Red Angel Spock and Burnham keep talking about. And, you know, fingers crossed it's not the Iconians, because it would really be too big a discovery to never be mentioned again in Star Trek. Okay, so this trailer, even if I'm managing my expectations, has got me really friggin' hype, and for two reasons. The first one being we finally seem to have a stable, role model captain leading a brave and united crew on a mission of exploration and discovery. And that just feels Star Trek. Make the show serialized or episodic, it doesn't matter. Give us women, give us men, it doesn't matter. Show us humans, show us aliens. Again, it doesn't matter. What does matter, however, is the positivity and optimism every Star Trek iteration has provided until now. And that's what the first season of Discovery terribly lacked. Every character was flawed, everything was too dark, and not in a good way, in a forced, cringy kind of way. This is already different. We get an engaging, motivational Captain Pike voiceover, we get a happy crew and better lighting. Tonally, the show seems to be shifting in a more pleasing, dare I say, more Star Trek direction. 2 thumbs up. And then there's the second reason I'm so excited. There seems to be a pretty solid visual course correction. From the USS Discovery having shorter nacelles to the Klingons looking, well, more Klingon. And it's not just the hair, okay? Enough with the hair. Not every human has hair, not every Klingon should have hair. It's the general makeup application I'm talking about. The prosthetics seem a lot lighter. Not only will this help the actors better convey emotions, but the less accentuated double nostrils and, frankly, hidden ears just makes them seem a lot more like a visual update than a redesign. And that's what you want. Of course, they still have claws for some reason, but that is a Klingon ship. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a D7 like we saw in the original series, even if it is technically a Katinga class. They're pretty much the same ship, in case you're wondering. The Katinga is just a more detailed, movie-adapted version of the very basic, simplistic original series D7 model. To be honest, it does make sense that Discovery would use the detailed version, so no complaints here. The reason why it's green is because it's very clearly a hologram. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to be schematics for a new ship that the Empire is designing and planning on releasing, but, you know, we'll have to see as the season comes out. Now, without going over every single shot of the trailer, because there's a lot going on, I think we can still single out just a few details. Like, for example, Emperor Georgiou is now working for Section 31. And she's using the same holographic technology as the guy who recruited her to disguise herself as a Klingon. Also, Spock has a beard. Now, there's no need to freak out about that. I'm pretty sure we'll get a clean-shaven, classic-looking Spock by the end of the season. This is just the panicked, angel-hunting version of Spock, which they seem to find unconscious somewhere before bringing him on board. Lieutenant Stamets seems to be retracting something from Tilly. This is most definitely related to the green spore that entered her at the end of Season 1. God knows what it is. A baby tardigrade, maybe? Or Kolba? I mean, could it be Kolba growing inside of Tilly and they have to retract? I don't know. My mind goes to really strange places. But this is science fiction. Anything is possible. Oh, and then there's this L'Rell and Tyler scene where they're both getting hit by some sort of energy weapon. The guy discharging it, or wielding it, seems to be from the same house as Cole from Season 1. My mind went to a dark place immediately, thinking this is some sort of coup d'etat, where the guy is overthrowing Chancellor L'Rell, but others mention this could be a wedding with the paint sticks and all. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Okay, well, I think that's about it for the trailer. Additional news regarding Season 2 is that it will start airing on January 17th, and that is internationally, just like Season 1. So everyone across the world will be able to see it, no problem. And there will only be 13 episodes rather than 15, so good news, no mid-season break. I'll finish this off by dropping an unrelated Picard series bombshell. During the Star Trek panel at New York Comic Con, producers confirmed the Picard series will have multiple seasons. It'll be ongoing, which honestly I think no one expected. I don't know how they got Sir Patrick Stewart on board for that, if they even did. I mean, maybe he'll only be present in the first season and then pass the mantle to someone else in season 2, leaving him only to be a recurring character in later seasons. I don't know. In any case, this unexpected format announcement pretty much confirms cameos from most to all Next Generation actors. I mean, if this were a miniseries with only 10 episodes, too many cameos would take focus away from the story, but multiple seasons means at least one cameo per year is a very real possibility. There we are. I hope you're as excited as me for season 2. I feel like the people behind Discovery have both listened to the criticism of the fans but not betrayed their own vision of what Star Trek should be, so as it stands, all is well. Sometime soon I'll release my Short Treks Episode 1 review. Thank you so much for your patience, thank you so much for your support, thank you so much for your kind words regarding the birth of Baby on the Tube. It means a lot. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and most of all, Kapla.